Welcome.
Alright, so we're taking a look at the MG Cyberstar right here, the newly released version. And let's take a look at the design. It's a sports car, so it has this very nice clear windshield. And then you have the wiper blades. We come down to the bonnet area. So the bonnet is a sporty bonnet. It comes all the way narrows in the front. You got your MG badge in here. You got a number plate placement area, and you got some vents down there to allow for air intake. You got a camera here for safety and also for the 360-degree camera. And on the windshield there are some cameras as well for rain sensing wipers and stuff like that. I like this lighting assembly. It's very nice. You got daytime running lights all around. You got side vision. Very nice design, kind of like what is on most sports cars. And then in here we got an air inlet going there for aerodynamics and also for cooling the brakes. Overall, very nice design. We go on to the side and we have some Pirelli tires here, Pirelli P0 tires, 245 45 rim 19 tires here. And the wheel design looks really nice, really sporty. The spokes here have a beautiful design. And then you had some red brake calipers over there, and then we have some trim here. If I just step back a little, let's look at the door opening. So the door opens up, and let me just step back a little so we can see the design of the interior coming in this nice red interior. And the doors are open. I'll show you the functions and how it works very soon. And if we go down here, we got 100th anniversary of MG, and you get your charging here. So you charge your fast charging and slow charging here. And then we go on to this side. We have the rear tire, which also comes in 275 40 rim 19 tires, sporting some really thick brake discs in there. Let's take a look at the rear part of this car. So we look at the brake lighting here. Pardon me, the angle here is kind of weird because it's parked close to, but we can see the design of the brake lights and the turn signals all integrated in here. They're going for this arrow design, which looks really cool. And then we go on to the rear. You got a light here for your reverse light, and then you press this button here to open the boot. I'll open in a second. As you can see, you got Cyberstar going on there with a camera here. So overall, a really nice design to the rear, and same thing on this side. And if we go to the right hand side, we see a similar design to what I showed earlier. So to open the boot, we just press that, and then it doesn't go up automatically. You have to push it, but when you open it, this is the amount of boot space you have. So it's quite a wide opening for such a sports car. It has a nice lip here with some slopes here, but it's not very low. So in the boot itself, you got some very nice carpet material, and it's not a very big boot space, I would say, but it's manageable for little bits and pieces of load. And underneath it, you have some tire inflation triangle stuff, that kind of thing. And then you got a nice carpet material to keep things from rattling about. You got some bits of pockets here, one on the left and one on the right. You got your interior light in here. So overall, a really nice boot design. There's no button here to close the boot, so you just do it manually. You push it down and then it locks. On the rear itself, you have badging here, MG badging, and then you get some brake lighting here as well on the boot lid. So that's really nice. Let's go on to the interior. Let's take a look at the front passenger seat. So let's look at the door. It opens upwards, and you got some ambient lighting running all the way. You got some door controls here, door handle, Alcantara material. You got your seat controls here, memory buttons over there. It comes with Bose speakers. As you can see, there sounds really good. You got the hinges there, hydraulic hinges, 2 of them to hold the door up. And then you can see the entry is very wide. Got these lovely seats. They are not ventilated, but they are heated. And you got Alcantara in the middle and on the bottom, and it's got some very nice side bolsters. You got your seat belt here, which is held on by this hook here, and then you got your headrest over here. And if you look in the back, you got some speaker grills, you got some kind of storage area, and you got these buttons here to open when the electronics fail. So one for the passenger and one for the driver. Got this netting here as well. You got extra head support here on the back. So let's step in the passenger seat. So stepping in the passenger seat, this amount of space I have. You get a glove box here, which is of a standard size, and it's lined with felt, so things will not rattle about. You get your air vents here facing you directly, and then you get a nice dash design, very soft Napa leather material, speaker grill over there, and it's got a relatively flat top. Being a sports car, you can see the roof is quite close to your head, and then you go down here, you got your relatively small sun visor, but that's just perfect for this size of car. You also get your small panoramic mirror here, all feeling very solid with Alcantara all around. And then we go on to the top, you get your interior lighting, which is touch sensitive. You get a speaker grill here, you get a rear view mirror up there, and with the passenger sat in the seat, I'm 183 centimeters tall. My legs are not hidden. I can stretch my legs really wide, so it's not cramped in here in any way. And there's a small storage area here as well. There's a grab handle here for the passenger for those crazy speeds. But overall, very nice interior. On the top here, you got soft material, and as you go down, you have some plastic materials, but they feel really good as well, and some Alcantara insets all around. Very nice, I would say. Now let's move on to the driver's seat. So if we look at driver's door, it's similar to what the passenger has, and I forgot to show you earlier. So there's a storage area here for storing glasses or a tiny bit, but it's lined with felt, so whatever you put in there will not rattle about. Some nice metal accents here, and then you got your memory buttons, seat controls, door lock and lock, and then you get your Bose speaker grill here. And if I step back a little, we can see how it looks. So the seat is basically the same as the passenger seat. This is a configuration that is going for. So let me just sit in the driver's seat. It's actually quite easy to get in, and when I'm sat in it, this is how it looks from the top here. The driver also has a sun visor and a vanity mirror, just like the passenger, and the dash extend all the way to the other side. And if we look up here, although the dash in front of the driver is a little bit raised, you still got a lot of space to look over. And we come down to the storage area. So it's got a center storage area. It's all lined with felt here, and over here is a key indicator, which means you drop your key there for charging. You got a type C charging port, a type A charging port, and then in the middle you got an SD card slot, all looking really nice. And it also doubles as a handrest as well. And if we look here, we got two cup holders, so they are recessed. You can press this button and then you can cover the top for both sides. And if you insert any bottles, you can press it down. It's also got these grips here to hold things in place, and also has a second one here, and there's an area here to drop your phone. It comes with this nice design here, and up here you have your buttons to close and open the doors, and then this is to open and close the roof. And let me just show you. So when I press this, you can see the door shutting. That's nice. And when I press it again, when I lift it, you can see the door going up, and it goes up relatively fast. That's really cool. And we come down to the middle screen here. So you get your gear selector here, kind of like what Honda does with buttons. And then you can go to this screen that has your climate control, so AC, auto, eco, air circulation direction, PM 2.5 indicator here. You get your temperature set, dual channel climate control. You get your fan speed, which is on this screen as well. And then you get like battery information. It tells you how much distance you have, and this has some car information as well. That's really cool. And we come up to this area, we got heated mirrors for both rear and front, and one of them also heats the rear view mirrors on the side mirrors. You got fan speed plus minus, you got your hazard light, and it's pressed. It's not just touch, it's pressed, and you get a feedback. There's a haptic feedback when you press it. Temperature up, down, AC, heating on, off, and you got a 360 camera. So when I press it, you can see the 360 camera activate here, and you press it to shut it. And you got an air vent coming from here in this side, and you look at the screen, they're going for this curved screen, and you got lots of information displayed here as well. So if I press that, you get tire monitor information, total speed, that kind of thing, and then you got your cruise control information, and then you also got some power settings here in the information here, and you also got lots of other information here. And then we look on the right side, and we have some extra information here. So you got music, you got mapping, you got phone, and then you got your apps and other settings as well. So you can also, you got a slight movie stuff here. So it's not a big screen, but when you're packed, you can actually be entertained here. And we can go back to music, and we go on to the main screen behind the steering wheel, and you can see the car display there. You got lots of information, temperature, you got your distance remaining, battery level of battery charge is 95% charged now, and it gives a range of C492, obviously not real world. And then you got comfort, your drive modes, you got time, and you got your ABS, your seat belt indicators, and the gear indicator is right in the middle. And then we come here, you got your turn signal button, which also doubles as your lighting flash button. And then on the right hand side, you also got the wiper indicator there, and this one also selects your drive modes, this toggle here. So if I push it, you can see it switches to sport, custom, so you can customize, and you got comfort. So that's really cool. So let me put it back into comfort, and then we come down here, and when you push that, you can see some other functionality that you set for it. So that's cool. And then we come to the steering wheel itself. It's a nice, very nice steering wheel, only flattened a little on the bottom. You got your horn in the middle, MG badging. You got a button to push for sport, cruise control, you got volume control here, return volume button here, and you got this navigation button here. And then on the other side, you also got buttons, real buttons to change settings on this car. And when we look down here, we got a parking brake here, we got light height connection, and you pull twice to open. And when we look down there, I have long legs, but it feels really good, and I don't feel cramped here. Although my head is close to this roof, it's normal for sports cars. Get a sensor here, and then if that is to measure how high the door will go. So if there's something in its way, it's gonna stop. But to open the door, you just press that, and then it opens up. To open this roof, you're gonna pull that. So let me try that and show you what it looks like. But So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm truly grateful. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so we can also grow this channel together. So till I see you in the next video, guys, ride legal, ride safe always. Peace, and I'm out.